Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the channel on Make Money Audit on YouTube and MakeMoneyAudit.com. Today, we're doing an audit on Ross Menchev. I'm sure I've messed up his name again a couple times. This one is a claim that he says the only AI business model you need in 2026. So we'll go ahead and listen to a little bit before I get into the audit.
Easiest yet most effective ways to create a profitable business that produces monthly income using AI. So let's get straight into it. And so, guys, I'm going to show you all the steps needed and all the tools you need to replicate this method. And hopefully, you can start making money as soon as this week. So, it's a literally business in a box and can bring another cash stream to your household. So, what we see in front of us is a map that represents hundreds of thousands of people who have joined a specific communities. Yes, we're talking about communities. You're going to see it's pretty interesting. So let's refresh this page because for some reason it doesn't load. But if we go to the leaderboard here, this is Skool.com. We can
There it is. So he's telling you to basically create a school. Now, you've seen on on YouTube hundreds of people. I mean, a lot of the creators all have these schools where you join their community for X amount of dollars a month. You get, to chat with everybody. You get to get their programs. You get all this stuff. You know, School is a viable idea. But here, let me go ahead and give you the breakdown before we go any farther on it. Okay. He says you can start making money as soon as this week. That's a very, very fake claim. Listen, I'll tell you why. The proof he puts on the screen is a school leaderboard full of strangers, okay? 118,000 a month, 200K, 700K in recurring revenue. Yeah, you can make money on School. That's not a doubt. None of this is his. I mean, if he shows in here that one of these is his school, I didn't see it, but hey, maybe I'm missing it. So if it's there, it's there, okay? Okay. But the key thing is none of this happened in a week. Those are businesses built over years by people who have already had an audience. So if you're starting from scratch, you've got zero. Good luck in getting people to jump on board right away. Okay. The one community he shows as his, okay, so I guess he does have one in there, shows at 11,000. He admits half of that goes straight back out to paid ads. Yeah, there's the money. You've got to pay ads. These are where these things kill me every time. So from scratch, a beginner has no niche, no audience, no list. Okay, that's where you're starting right out of the gate. Realistic time frame: first dollar from a paid community is 6 to 12 months. Again, being probably very generous, maybe even longer than that. Depends on how much content you're creating to drive people to your school account. The only way you've got get expertise people with actually pay, yeah. If you don't have some kind of skill, he's talking in here about going using your hiking, using your hobbies. If you don't have a hobby that's worth a shit, no one's gonna sign up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know kind of. I mean, I don't even think I have hobbies anymore. I don't know. I just don't have time. But if you do, that's what he's saying, to use your hobby or your business. Like my career, I'm a business consultant. I'm a financial expert. I do, collections. I do guidance. I do legal stuff. I do all that in that type of time frame or that realm and that area. And I've been doing it for 35 years. Would I put my name on? Would I go out there and get into a school? No, there's too much liability for me. So it may work for you. So, okay. The number that he sells in this video are in the time frame, and the sales to a video are both borrowed from other people. That's why this one gets a D. Okay. Why not an F? It should get an F. The model is real. People do make money on School. It's a real method wrapped in a fake time frame. That's why I got a D, not an F. So we'll play a little bit longer, and then we're going to go on to the website, and I'll show you more.
can see, for example, one of my communities is making $11,000 currently, but we can see hundreds of people or tens of people, hundreds of people actually making 200 and even $700,000 a month. This is in monthly recurring revenue.
Nothing in there in this video tells you how long it took for that individual to make that amount of money. That's the thing. It didn't happen in a week. There's just no effing way. So we'll go over to the website and I'll show you what I got. And I mean, you already know I got a D. So there it is. There is other businesses, AI avatar, YouTube channel. Yeah. If you don't want to be on video, you can sign up for HeyGen, but there's money right there out of your pocket expense. Yeah. Creator community. It's oversold. Tech. Yeah. Again, Skool is a viable way to make income, but you're going to be doing it for a while. Just don't. I mean, that kills me. These guys, the unrealistic time frame they put out there. I mean, it's all clickbait. I mean, and everybody jumps into it. And unfortunately for this one, I mean, how many does this guy have? 164,000 people always jump into his clickbait. Come on, people. Let's see. The video implies minimal cost beyond AI tools, but realistic approach to building a community of monthly income involves significant time investment. Yep. That's where unpaid work. You're spending money. You're not making money. Potential paid ad spend. Yeah. There's the money right there. 500, 100, 300, whatever a month. You're just spending money just to drive your people to your school. And subscription costs for tools like Poppy, Claude, HeyGen, and Manus. Manus is like $20 a month. I mean, I don't know. You're easily going to be spending over $200 or $300 a month. I mean, I spend just on my stuff. I mean, I'm at $200 a month easy. Just normal. I have Claude, I have Manus, but I have all the pro versions. I don't know. So they're definitely more than what he's saying. Yeah, easily titled in the hundreds of dollars and income isn't generated. The claim make money as soon as a week is economically impossible for a beginner. There it is. It is impossible for you to make money in a week. That's why Ross and everybody else of these gurus and their fake ass claims is just ludicrous. It's not right. It is viable, but you're not going to make money in the time frame that they're saying. So this is another audit, another one proven as to be risky. It can work, but the risk and the time frame that he gave you is just wrong. It's just utterly wrong. The math doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie. You're spending money before you're making money. So you better, if you're going to do something like this, anticipate having a budget by maybe $5,000, because you're going to spend some money in ads just to get things going. And then the content that you have to create, time not paid. Anyways, like and subscribe for the next video, and we'll talk to you guys later.